Welcome to Webstylers. We have already created infinite logo carousel before, like this, and not by using just one library, but 4 different libraries. Check links in the video description. But that infinite logo carousel or slider was not continuous. Infinite, but not continuous. It takes breaks. So in this video, we are making an infinite continuous logo slider using Slick Carousel library. It's a jQuery plugin, so you can use it in WordPress, Wix, Webflow, HTML, CSS website, and in many other places. So that previous slider was like this. In the CSS, I wanted it to not show from the start, and I wanted images to be centered. For my HTML structure, I had a div with class name Slick Slider and few images inside that div, each image inside a separate div. Then, before closing body tag, I used CDN to link necessary assets for this slider for Slick Carousel, like Slick CSS file, Slick theme CSS file, jQuery, and Slick JS file. Then I had this script. Hide Slick Slider from start. When DOM is ready, show the slider. Slick Slider dot slick initialize slider. Add this div with these settings. Dots false, arrows false, slides to show 5, slides to scroll 1. Infinite true, autoplay true, CSS ease, and all these settings. It's also responsive. Responsive settings are also included. There are some settings that are commented. You can use these if you like, if you need these settings. So this was the slider. The slider is moving slide by slide. We're gonna make its animation continuous. To do that, all we need is CSS ease linear for smoother scroll, autoplay speed 0 for continuous scroll, and then scroll speed. I'm using 6000s. Save, and now this slider is continuous. It's infinite and it's continuous by using Slick Carousel. If you want logos to appear smoothly from the edges, use position relative for the Slick slider and then use pseudo classes for Slick slider. Pseudo classes with background gradient on absolute position at the left and right of slider that will make the slider edges smoother, like this. And look at this edge, smoother, right? So this is how you can use a jQuery slider or carousel plugin to make an infinite continuous logo slider. But not every slider can do this. Also, if you remove divs that contain images, these divs, I have removed these. Now there is only one div with class Slick Slider and only images inside that div. This slider will still work. We may need a little bit CSS adjustment like this, but it will also work. So if you remove divs that contain images and keep only images inside Slick Slider div, then also in that case, this slider should work as it is right now in front of you. Many jQuery dependent sliders need a div for each image or slide, like they need a specific structure containing divs, or it will be dependent on unordered list, but Slick Slider does not need that. So this is very important flexibility that we have here. And this slider is cross-browser, so it should work everywhere. Okay, I hope it helped. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.